Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem 8 ROM Hack, 7 Siblings. My name is Pandan, and last time we died, there was a Sword Reaver guy in the room. I've put Sarah in place to deal with him, and I'm about to unlock this door with Weston, and I'm going to go here again. So we'll see what the enemy phase tells. I played a little bit faster. You can see I'm in slightly better positioning than I was before. I decided to just send Sammy completely to the left and just have her deal with that over there. She was able to take that choke point. I'm just getting really aggressive and pushing against these enemies. I found that it's a lot easier kind of being, if I play a little bit more aggressively there, it actually helps me pretty significantly with getting the positioning right and not having to worry as much. So I'm able to push through a little bit more, but it required me playing just a touch more aggressively than I thought I should have up front. So looking blind, I was definitely a bit more cautious, but now having a sense of the chapter's flow, I'm able to just to play it much more aggressively than before, which isn't a bad thing. I like that. Weston and Scott dealt with the right side before I sent Scott back down. And now Weston's back up there by himself, and he's going to deal with all of the axe dudes. I would say offhand, I mean, I'm going to eat my words very soon, I'm sure, when Weston dies. But I think you may want to diversify the enemies that are here so that Weston isn't just like, all right, Weston's going to go solo this room because he's the only one with type advantage, and I want Keegan elsewhere. Like, I think if you diversify the enemies here a little bit, like if you had like someone with like a horse slayer, like I might be like, oh crap, I need to send like Scott over there or something similar, right? You don't want to, especially this early on, you don't want to encourage like soloing too much. I mean, we'll see how feasible it is. I mean, these guys are doing like 7-8 damage to Weston up there, and he's got weapon triangle, so they're hitting it like the 40s. So like, this isn't anything to scoff at, for sure, but it's certainly in his favor, especially when he's. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Especially when he's only getting, what's it called? Especially when he has enough. He's only getting hit by one dude at a time, right? Like, there's not really. Ooh, I'm gonna heal first, I think. Yeah, I'll put him here and heal, just so he doesn't take that counter. Okay, so yeah, he's not taking that much damage from them. He's only facing one, maybe two at a time, so he'll be fine the entire time. Like, he'll be absolutely fine. Let's see. Let's clear this guy out. Ariana's in kind of a weird spot. I put her there so Kayla wouldn't get attacked by the mercenary. Let's see. How do you do against these guys? 7, 11. That's a clean kill. No, I need to keep. You're in dire straits, so I think I just need to peel. Having Ariana in this tight spot with these chokes is really annoying, but that's my own fault. Let's see. Let's put you here and have you not attack. I think this is the play. Let's see what happens. Iron Sword. Yep. Get him. Level ups were pretty much the same on this playthrough. Weston got the similar first level up, and he crit the guy in the first turn. That move didn't change. Will got a pretty nice level up as well. No one else did anything too significant or different than last time, so stat-wise, everyone's just about the same as what you saw in the previous video, but I'm sure I'll be able to show that off in just a bit. Sammy's been really good clogging up this point. Even dealing with the Armor Slayer wasn't too bad for her. I didn't realize there was a second Armor Slayer dude coming in hot, which got a little dicey, but we were fine. And now we're clearing these guys out pretty handily. I liked it. This map is very much about the matchups, because when you have stuff like Sword Reavers and effective weaponry, and it like is there to like throw the player off as Kayla avoids death, like I like that kind of stuff because it encourages the player to think like, I got totally screwed by not checking that guy's inventory. Lance Reaver, chill. Also, I wanted to comment on this. Why are you giving the player an Armor Slayer and there are no knights? There are 0 knights here. Like, I'm all about giving weapons that the player doesn't need to use like in the chapter they get it. I think it's fine to design something with the intent of, here, let's give the player this item that they can't use right at this particular moment, but they'll be able to use it in the next chapter. That makes a lot of sense. But if the next chapter doesn't have anything that it can use it for, then I'm like, why am I holding on to this? Or why did you give this to me at this particular juncture? You could have given me something more useful, right? So just something to consider from a design perspective as you think about the items that you give the player. Because like a Lance Reaver, like there's no Lance units. in this map either. And maybe in the next map it'll be like Lance Hell, and I'll need that for Weston. But also it's another sword. Weston's already like pretty stacked. It would be nice to get something like a lance that like one of my many like 3 lance using dudes can use, or I'm assuming it'll be 2 because I think Weston's supposed to just be a sword cav. So I feel like Weston's getting some serious favoritism, which again, is it the worst thing in the world? No, but just a small thing that you may want to consider when designing. You just want to make sure, like, does this thing I'm giving the player have a purpose in the near term to like show them the value of this thing that they just got? It's like how you might want to put like a flying enemy on like the first map you get an archer, or near where an archer unit you get spawned, so like you see like, oh wow, they're good against flying units. Like this unit has a clear niche or niche, depending on how you like to pronounce it. With items, you want to do the same thing. You want to give the player something that they will be able to make use of pretty immediately. Oh, that wasn't good. That was fine, and then that's good. All right, there we go. So yeah, like a Lance Reaver on a map with no Lance units, and then an Armor Slayer on a map with no Armor Knights, and then another map with no Armor Knights. Like you're not really helping the player out very much with stuff like that. So just something to keep in mind, I would say. Like I don't know what I would really put here. Like giving Scott a Sword Reaver would probably be too much at this point in the game. I don't think he needs that, and it would make him super useful here. And he'd probably burn through it all, getting through the chapter, which is, you know, honestly not the worst thing you could give the player. But at least give them something that they can use, even if it's just like, you know, here's a steel axe, or here's like something a little bit different, like thunder, like perfect, like that's something that Will can take advantage of pretty quickly. He's still at E rank as far as I know. Yep. So you'd have to use him a lot to get him to D rank. So here's another thing with weapons, like, can anyone actually use them the moment you get it? Stream of 5 did this a little bit too, where it's like you would have had to use your guys pretty aggressively to get them to certain weapon ranks by the time you get that weapon. Again, I don't think that's the worst thing in the world, but again, like I haven't been able to get anything that I'll want to use immediately. Like none of the stuff I have, like I can use right now. I am a little concerned about these stairs though. I will say that. Are there reinforcements that are going to pop out and gank me? More ambush spawns? Let's see. Iron Axe. What do you guys have? You guys both have Iron Axes as well. Iron Axe. And this guy's got the hand axe and the steel axe. Okay, so let's do this. Weston's just cleaning up here. It's cleaning up the room of axe bandits. Okay. Okay, Weston's gonna heal up after this. And that should be enough to get him through the rest of these guys. Alright. I think I'm gonna go bring Keegan up top, actually. Help out Weston. See, this is what I mean, like there's just a lot of... I have to just like move my units a lot in this particular spot in the map, which I'm not crazy about. Especially with like all these like tight little chokes and stuff like that. It's a little... It just needs... If there were some enemies there, it would be more interesting. That's all I'm going to say on that. You just need some enemies in that spot. And I think changing the AI, like I said in the last video, would help a lot with that. Oh, he's got 3 uses left. That's nice. Yeah, I decided to heal him instead of using the elixir again in that particular juncture. So let's see here. What are we doing? That should be a kill. Damn it, these 45s, man. Weston. Let's go. Weston's getting mad level ups right now. Level 8, looking good with those 8s right there. Weston is definitely my best unit. I'd say Weston and Scott are definitely the standouts for me right now. Everyone else, Ariana's good offensively, but she's an archer, so she's always going to be like a little bit worse. Now these guys are starting to move. Let's see, Steel Bow, Lance Reaver, Iron Sword. Okay, so Scott, let's go. Scott, it's your time. Actually, we can do this. Yeah, and then Scott can finish them off. I think this is the good play. Yeah, let's see, so 10. Scott can do 10, right? Yeah, he does plenty. So let's use Scott to tee this up. And then I'll have Ariana come in for the kill. See, I like this AI. I like the attack in 2 turns AI, because now it's like, all right, I gotta move because these guys are coming in regardless of what I do. I can't just bait them out. They're coming. But it adds a little bit of flow to the map, you see? Like, now I'm engaged. Okay, let's do that. Put you there. Get you here. Get you here. We're going to heal you up just to be safe. Nope, there's nothing to heal with. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Keegan. Maybe I'll get Keegan a kill or two of these guys. Let's see. Weston. He's got him. Weston's just doing work. Absolute work. All right. He's getting nice experience from these guys too still. Chest key. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, guys. All right, let's see. How are you doing here? 1 damage with a steel bow. Let's go, Sammy. Sammy and her 11 defense. Sammy got a level up. She got like strength and stuff. Did she get speed? I feel like she got speed. No, she didn't get speed. But she did get strength and defense, which is pretty nice. Let's do this. That's going to be a kill for Will. Actually, I should have put Scott there instead, because Scott can't handle this guy. I don't know why. This guy should move, man. I don't know why his AI is not moving. Make sure that you take guys off, like, attack only if adjacent, if you don't intend them to attack only if adjacent. In that particular spot, I think he should move. Let's see. What else we got? What else are we saying here? Let's go for it. Nice. Scott. Scott trade. Scottsdale. Let's go. All right. And Ariana's going to get this one. Trying to get the experience around. All the units feel like pretty useful, I would say. No one feels like a complete scrub. Everyone has a role they can play, which I always like. Let's see. So Kayla's going to heal up Sammy. Get her up to full. I really should heal up Kayla because I'm at risk of dying. Let's see. Okay, there's no longbow dudes up there potentially, so we're fine. Okay, Keegan's gonna move in. How do you do? Oh, you're. How much do you do with the steel axe though? So you're doing 5 here, an extra 4. That's like 9. So you're. Yeah, this is fine. I don't want to use the elixir again, honestly. I'll dodge a 26. Yeah. If I would have had to get hit by 26 and then whatever the steel axe did to die. So let's do this. We'll put her here, and then let's see what happens. With a steel axe to 31. Ooh. Okay, so Weston just cleared out this entire room himself. Yeah, I'd say. Well, it's nice that Weston has this like clear role to play in this map, and it's like very clear you want to send him up here to deal with the stuff. He should need a little bit more support than just an elixir. I'll also say that I'm not super crazy. Like, if you have the Thief, you shouldn't give so many chest keys. But again, I feel like you're being very generous to the player right now. Sword Reaver, wow, okay, I was right. We'll send this back. That would have been nice a little bit earlier, but hey, that's my fault for taking my time. So let's go move these guys in. Okay. So we're getting some stack stuff. Now the Sword Reaver I can use. I could probably just get it out of Ariana's convoy. Some serious fun, some convoy strats, and then let's just use the chest here. An Axe Reaver. Okay, so we got all the Reaver weapons in one go. That's pretty interesting. Let's see. Let's see here. Clear that out, so this way Sarah can get some action. How did you do here? I think it would be cool if Keegan had something he could steal on this map. Let's see, Ariana. Yeah, I don't think there was really much for Keegan to steal here. I mean, he was more than useful getting the chests. And Will's got that. Alright, we're moving. Dude, Will is tearing it up. What are his growths, man? He's insane. Alright. Got a door key. So yeah, like, you're totally... I guess I understand why, because, like, you could totally screw yourself over if you let Keegan die, like I did before. That's why you're being so generous, but at the same time, you just want to be mindful. Alright. These guys really should move in on me. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this. Scott. Dodge it? Nope. Okay. I think we're going to put Keegan there. If those mercenaries don't move, then this is a pretty safe attack here. Let's go, Keegan. Combat Thief. Let's go. Get him some experience. Yeah, let's get him a level. I like training my thieves, personally. I think, maybe I don't want to train this one, but I like training the thieves because I just want them to be able to survive straight hits because they have to go off on their own quite a bit. Let's see, yeah, we'll do 12 damage here. And that should be a kill for Weston. Okay. Then Iron Lance, yeah. Again, I'm really curious if Weston is supposed to have lances or not. I mean, he does come with one, but his title is Sword Cavalier. Okay. What are you saying against Bazba? Why do we keep doing this? You would die against Bazba. Yeah, and the hit rate is not good. Alright, let's do this. We'll leave Ariana down there. Archer Lords, man. Okay, let's see. Okay, Sammy should be fine against all those sword dudes, unless they have, like, armor slayers. But I think we're good. Iron swords? Yeah, Sammy's got this. Look at this. Boom. Gift wrapping these. Just gift wrapping these for Will. Nope, stop doing this. I always, like, accidentally click out. This is why I keep my cursor here, like, in the screen, so that I don't accidentally click out of stuff when I'm putzing around. Okay, let's see. These hit rates are garbo. Okay, let's try this. Weston's gonna have to go for the boss. He's probably gonna be the only one who can actually hit him. Alright. Let's do this, and then it'll be a kill for Ariana. The other guy doesn't move, so he'll probably go for Sammy. I probably could use the iron bow here, but whatever. She has 2 steel bows, she's fine. Yeah, you're very generous with stuff. I don't feel like I need to conserve my resources at all. Let's see, how does Keegan do here? Oh, I can steal something. Oh, I can steal the elixir. Chill. Let's do that. Yoink. Praise Keegan. Alright. And then let's go here. And this way we'll get Weston healed up ahead of this next fight. Okay, and then here we are. Yep, as predicted. That's going to be another kill for Will. Speed this up. The mighty Bazba. The style looks totally unchanged. Bazba! Dodging it. Oh, dodging a 74. Bazba. Bazba. Alright. It's Bazba. Okay, there we go. Let's go, Will. Let's see what you got. Alright, now. Iron Bow, 54. Let's try this out. Nope. Bazba. Bazba. Okay, let's move you out. Let's see, what was Weston saying here? Weston, yeah, I like Weston in this spot. Let's go. Look at this guy. He gets 3 hit by Bazba at 38% hit. This is a Weston kill waiting to happen. What are you saying with the hatchet, though? 44, let's try it. We're going for it. Nope. Got that weapon experience. Alright, Will's going to come in hot on this next one, this next turn here. And let's heal up Scott here, and then let's go with that. Alright, let's try this out. Healing. Going for her. Dodge it. Double hits. 1. Nope. Okay. We're whittling him down. I'm glad I stole the elixir, though, because he probably had the recover AI, which would have been super annoying. Let's try this again. Miss. Miss. These low hit rates, man. Alright. Let's use Weston here. Get him down real nice and low. Nice. That should be a kill for Will. We'll see. Keegan can't do it. He doesn't have the strength for it, but you can't do it either, my friend. That's sad. All right, what are you saying, Scott? Try it out, Scott? Nope. Nope. All right, this might be... Oh, I have an idea. Yeah, we're doing this. We're just going in. Oh no, that was bad. That was real bad. I don't want to reset. All right, let's do this then. Can you finish? Finish it. Will, it's on you. 57 hit? Yes, we did it. Risky strats. The mighty Bazba, he's done. All right, Will. Got a good level up for your troubles here. Level 5. Dude's rolling. Absolutely rolling. Let's go. Okay, now we'll just have to wait. Nope. This keeps happening. I'm sorry about that. All right, let me just double check OBS. Okay, there we go. Now we'll wait and then we'll seize the throne. We did it. We did it, lads. We seized. Cursor's right here. All's right with the world. All right. My first real battle was a success. Yes, and you couldn't have done it without me. You're welcome. No, it's been fun, but I gotta run before Scott and Kayla can chew me out later. Hey, where do you think you're going? Get back here. Whoa, whoa, put me down, crazy woman. What's your problem? If SARS doesn't want you to leave, you ain't leaving, bub. Keegan, just hear me out. I know we haven't always gotten along, but why did you leave right after Mom left for the capital? Keegan, that's when the family needed you most. Yeah, why'd you leave? You can't just leave your family, Keegan. Typical. All of you are the same. I was running away from the family. Or anyway, for the family. Were you at the tavern before this? Listen, I know that I'm trouble when I'm around home. I have been for years. When Mom got sick, I knew I needed to help out. But if I were home, all I'd do is butt heads with you two and Kayla. So I decided I'd set out to hunt for treasure on my own, to bring it back and help with the bills. I knew you'd never let me. Keeg, you left just because you thought we wouldn't want you around? We've been so worried about you. We all thought you left because you hated us, not because you felt you didn't belong. I'm sorry, Keegan. I know I'm hard on you. I always have been. Yeah, I'm sorry too, even though you were dumb. Thanks, Will. Yeah, looking back, I didn't handle it all very well. But I still thought I was doing the right thing. I get that. But I think today proves that we really could use you and your skills in the group, Keegan. Your knack for stealth is way better than mine ever was or will be. Things are moving for really big things. And it looks like we'll have to steady military work. What do you say? Well, you have to promise me there'll be no lectures on how my opportunistic treasure hunting isn't acceptable, but I guess I can stick around. Oh yeah, Keegan, I miss you even though you're my least favorite brother. Savage, Will. Alright, thanks, Will. Scott, you can call off your attack dog now and tell her to put me down. My neck's getting kind of sore. Thanks, Sammy. You can put him down. You got it, boss. Oof, that's better. Sammy, right? I'm Keegan. Guess we're comrades now. They're really strong, but if you pull out stunt again, you might just find the Shemmy under his pond one day. Huh, I dare you to try it, punk. Good to see you two already getting along. Let's get back up ahead and we need to make our report. Alright, that was chapter 3, joining forces. So, what do I have to say about this? I like the general idea of the map. It's still a little big. It's actually really not that big. I think it's a pretty fine size. I think if you space the enemies out better, it will feel better. Some of the stuff on Flow that I've shared a bit about changing the enemy AIs, changing those like guys who do not move and stay in place, make sure they're not set to attack adjacent so they actually move, unless you just want them in those particular spots, but it just seems a little odd to have them randomly in the middle of the floor not moving. Harder for the player to plan exactly kind of what to do, so something to keep in mind there. The top chest room should have something to counter Weston because he's going to be a pretty obvious choice to send up there against all the low hit axe dudes. And especially since you have an elixir, he's pretty steady. He's pretty handy by himself, as you saw. I like the effective and scary Reaver weapons. I thought that was a nice touch to mix up the enemies a little bit and keep you on your toes. I suffered for it, which is good. I think that's fine. I think the dialogue as well. Like this is, I would say gameplay first, but if you have time dialogue, like it all feels just it feels utilitarian. And I mean that insofar as, like, again, like there's a lot of explaining. That ending scene was pretty fine. I like the dynamic. I like the focus on family in the story. I think that's like pretty interesting, where it's like all of these siblings who like you're slowly piecing together like who's who in this family, and meeting the siblings one by one. I'm like curious kind of where this will all go. Right now it's just like we're making coins, we can save our sick mom, and it's like I like that. I like that dynamic. I think that's unique. I think it feels a little bit more grounded, which I can appreciate, even though there are zombies. I'm curious like where that goes to. So there's some interesting threads you're starting to lay out. I'm curious to see where it all goes. But other than that, man, like I think that was a nice chapter. I think the enemy placement was pretty good. Just changed up their AI, and I think you'll have a pretty solid fourth map here with joining forces. I think Keegan will be serviceable. If he looks exact, I think it's the same as Colm, in all honesty, in terms of bases. Sammy looks just like Gilliam, so you may want to change that up a little bit just to give it a little bit of a different feel. Like my unit composition feels very much like vanilla FE8, and you may want to change that up a little bit, but up to you, man. It's your call. It's your game. But that's just my read on all this. But anyway, guys, my name is Pandan. Thank you again for watching. This was Chapter 3, Joining Forces of Seven Siblings, a ROM hack by WarPath. So until next time, guys, I will see you later. Like, subscribe, tell all your friends, and we'll pick it up next time for Chapter 4, Twisted Tides. All right, see you later.